I'm just out on a walk with Jackie. We're at this really beautiful little, I don't know if you can see that or where I'm even pointing. This really beautiful little lake area that's in the middle of this neighborhood that we're staying at. And it's noisy because this whole area is still very much in development and like under construction everywhere. Even I have to be careful where I'm walking because the other day I was walking Jackie in the afternoon and I was distracted. I was on my phone and I realized that I was walking like directly into, looked like I don't know what exactly the type of machinery, but it was a tractor with a huge like spherical like steamroller kind of looking thing on the front. And he was just like stopping, like waiting for the idiot to get off their phone and like out of their work path. But yeah, so I'm purposely avoiding this area over here. And then the other day I was walking Jackie again at sunrise, and there's one particular path over here that you can walk through that takes you to an airport runway. And I love walking over there because there's never any people. And I was stupid enough to walk through this field with my flip-flops, and I stepped on a wasp. My dog stepped on a bee.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dog didn't step on a bee. I stepped on a wasp. I've seen wasps flying around this area for the past few weeks, and I just didn't think that I would like step on one, but it was my fault for wearing flip-flops through a field where there's wasps. So anyway, I have been dealing with the pain and the aftermath of that for a couple of days now, and I promised myself that I wouldn't come down to this little marshy lake area wearing flip-flops ever again. And I'm wearing flip-flops now. So I'm just not going to go through the field. I'm going to turn around and go back on the paved path here. But yeah, this has been our daily walk for like the past few weeks. It's really gorgeous. It has ducks and birds and wildlife, and then you can't really see it from here, but the city skyline, the Edmonton city skyline, is like just beyond. So it's pretty neat. I had a reflection. I think this was the same day as the wasp sting day, right before I got stung. I was standing out on this little area over here. There's some benches just overlooking the water and stuff. And there was a flock of geese that flew above me, and it was so peaceful. It was so early in the morning. The sun was just rising. It was probably 4:30 or 5 o'clock maybe. And the geese above, you could see their reflection in the water, and you could hear these baby ducklings in the water. And it was just so cool. I had this moment where I was like, I'm in Edmonton, and the area I'm staying in is so central. Like, it's just outside of downtown Edmonton, but it really doesn't feel that way. Jackie does this thing where he puts on the brakes and he just like refuses to go anywhere for a minute. I thought it was so cool, the contrast between being in this natural area and seeing the geese fly above and like listening to these sounds of nature. It felt kind of like a little sanctuary, but it's so close to the city. So I'll actually take you to this little standing point. I don't know what to call it. It's like not an atrium, but it's like a little area with benches. You'll see what I mean when I turn it around. I'll show you the city skyline, but then where we are in this lake with the ducks, and that there's like pussy willow, such a weird word to say, plants along here too. And as I was thinking about that, you could hear ambulance and cop car sirens like off in the distance. So it was like this weird contrast of city noises and like nature noises. And I was like, where am I? Like, what is life? Having this existential crisis moment. But let me take you through here and show you kind of what I mean. So this is the little spot I was trying to describe. It's just like a little area that comes out. Tree and some birds that Jackie doesn't agree with. So yeah, here's the lake. And then just off in the distance there is the city of Edmonton, like the downtown core of Edmonton. So yeah, there's like ducks here and wasps. Ducks and wasps. And just like the sound of construction and development, and then the downtown city core with like city sirens and stuff. I've been missing the Kootenays a lot, so coming here in the morning at sunrise, the sunrise is like right here or somewhere in this direction. It's so beautiful. in Alberta. It's like this ball, this glowing neon ball that just comes above the horizon. We don't get that in the Kootenays because we have mountains. So by the time the sun comes up, it's kind of just like, boop, I'm awake. But here it rises slowly and it's just orange and yellow and bright colors. I'm surprised I haven't come down here with a pair of binoculars to like identify these ducks. What's wrong with me? Anyway, we're gonna carry along on our walk here. So for some reason, once again, I feel like this happened to me when I was at Jade's, sitting her menagerie of barn animals. I've fallen out of the flow of vlogging and using my Sony vlogging camera and sort of like organically and naturally capturing my day and capturing the things that I'm doing as I go along. I know you're probably very hot, but let's go home. Okay, let's go home. He like hunches his back. He does this on cooler days too. It's not just the heat. He's just a very stubborn Boston Terrier. He's a very strange boy. But what I was saying is that this happened to me at Jade's as well. I got vlogger's block, if that's a thing. I'm sure it is. And I fell out of the habit of just grabbing my camera to like film what I was doing and like, oh, there's a person coming and I feel awkward. Be right back. Okay, they cut up from the field. This is probably also an extremely unflattering angle to be filming at because I'm staring straight into the sun. Oh, Jesus, what was I talking about? Where was I? Jade's vlogger's block. Out of the habit of filming organically, sharing my thoughts throughout the day, capturing and documenting my life, as was the plan for this summer when I was doing all of this pet sitting and traveling back and forth from BC to Alberta. You know the drill. You know the story, right? And it happened again. I got to Elena's, which I've been calling the pink house. If you've been following along on Instagram, I have been sharing to my Instagram stories quite a bit, and everyone is freaking out about the pink house and the way Elena has painted these walls and decorated her condo. And so when I got here, I had 3 weeks, like 3 whole weeks to, I'm actually gonna loop around again because I feel like I'm like actually able to talk and I don't want to waste this opportunity. I thought that I had a really long time to vlog the projects and the videos and the just like the things I wanted to share and the things I wanted to do while I was at Elena's with Sophie and Jackie. So I had probably 5 or 6 ideas for vlogs, like themes and stories and things that I wanted to share while I was here. And I thought that 3 weeks was like a lifetime. I've never had a sitting job that long before. My sitting jobs usually only last, come on, Jackie, 5 or 6 days, maybe a week, 10 days max. So 21 days, 20 or 21 days I've been here, and I thought I just had all the time in the world to film these video projects. And now we have 3 days left, like 3 fucking days left. And tomorrow, the first half of the morning, I have to do my Reiki homework and my Reiki class online. So I have that part of the day like blocked off for that. And then I still have to clean and get together this project for Elena. If you guys have been following along closely, you'll know that at the end of each sitting gig, I create a piece of art, like a little creative project in a frame for each client. And I'm doing that for Elena as well. I came up with a really cool idea and I've ordered my supplies and I have to get some photos and stuff printed at London Drugs. And you know that, like, if you've been watching previous vlogs, you know how I do it. And I still have to do that. And Elena's condo is 3 floors and I really want to give it just like a good clean. And I've run out of time. I was so behind on editing. I was just editing away and I kept putting it off and kept putting it off and kept putting it off. And now I have like no vlogs from staying at Sophie and Jackie's. So today when I was walking Jackie, I thought I would just bring my camera. I was like, I'm just going to bring it in case I feel like talking to see if I can break out of this vlogger's block. And yeah, we'll see if it works. I don't know if I'll end up using this clip or not. I kind of just hopped on without like double checking my face, so I might have food in my teeth or something. I don't know. My arm is killing me. So today, actually, I'm just doing the afternoon rounds and I have to take the girls out, Fern and Ivy, to have a little pee. they refused to go to the bathroom this morning, like absolutely refused, because first of all, we had a thunderstorm and that scared the shit out of Ivy. And then we didn't get out early enough so that all the construction started, and there was some landscaping noises, weed whackers and stuff like that. And once Ivy gets into anxiety mode, Fern also gets into anxiety mode, and they won't go to the bathroom. Like, they just hold it in. So I haven't been able to get them to go to the bathroom yet. So we're going to try for a third time when we get back. And so, yeah, today I just have some emails to reply to and kind of some back-end admin stuff for Patreon and Grumble Farms store and all that stuff. So just really boring work stuff. That's kind of the other reason I wasn't super motivated to vlog, is because I just had so much catch up to do. And like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to vlog when I'm just sitting in front of my computer for like 8 hours spread out throughout the day? Like, all I do is walk the dogs, sit at my computer, walk the dog, sit at my computer, feed the dog, sit at my computer. Like, that's it. The only other thing I've been doing is I've been practicing yoga in the morning. So I don't know, I kind of struggle with how to make that interesting. So the past like couple of weeks that I haven't been around, the last vlog that I shared was with Norma, you know, and Norma went home a couple days later, and that was it. Like, after Norma came, I just got to work, catching up on editing and doing like work. It gets boring. Like, it's super boring. I don't just party with the pugs all day and like do fun and funny things. I actually like work. So it's boring. It's super boring, but it's chill. And Alina's place has been the perfect place to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can use this clip to like roll into some kind of story about my day, my last few days here at the Pink House with Sophie and Jackie. Oh, there's actually one more reflection I wanted to share that I've had. I'm stuck on a particular vlog right now that I am editing, trying to get through. And I realized that editing vlogs is so fucking hard if there aren't clips of me talking to the camera. Like, if it's just clips of me doing things and I have to create a story out of that, it's impossible. So I'm just gonna try my best to chat and talk and say what's on my mind and actually like engage with the lens, because it makes like the post process, makes post editing so much easier. Okay, Jackie, come on up. Good girls, yes. All right, Jax. Oh, do we have a present for me on the floor? Thank you so much, whoever that's from. Hey, Jax. Okay, let's get this over your head. Your big old head. There you go. All right, girls, let's try and go pee-pee again, please. Can we try this again for the third time? Like, you must have to go pee. You must. You must. Fern, can you go down the stairs? Can you go down the stairs? Good girl. Good girl. All right. Is it safe enough for you to try and go pee? Okay, can we try and go pee, please? Oh, it's been a freaking nightmare trying to get them to go to the bathroom. Okay, can we go pee, please? Like, it's always just noisy trucks that go by. It's not a lot of traffic. Like, the street is very, I was gonna say very quiet, but there's not a lot of cars that come down here. They're just doing major construction there, and pretty much major construction, like pouring concrete and stuff like that on every corner, and a lot of landscaping. As you can see, there's no landscaping done yet, so super duper new. I think Fern's gonna pee though. This is like a goddamn miracle right now. Should go follow her lead. There, look. Ivy, look. Ivy, what's she doing? Look, look. Oh my God, this might actually happen. As soon as she catches the scent trail of like Fern's pee. But do you see how she stops? See? As soon as there's noise, she stops. Ivy, honey, I need you to go pee, sweetheart. Can we try that again? Can you sniff your sister's pee-pee and go there? Go pee-pee. It's okay. Ivy, go pee-pee, please. Oh my God. Ivy, go pee. Okay, I have to turn off my camera and try and convince her. Oh my God, oh my God. It's just too noisy. Honey, Like, it's okay. You're safe. Oh, Ivy. Ivy. It's okay. Fern. It's okay. You're okay. It might happen if there's no sudden noise. She might do it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yay. Oh yeah, long pee. It's been like a day. Okay. Good girl. That's what we wanted, sweetheart. Let's get you out here. And then you. Yeah, I know. You're a good girl. All right. There we go. Let's go back inside, please. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yay! Do you want to go outside for a pee-pee, Zopes? Do you want to go outside for a pee-pee? Yeah. You're a little trickier to film because I got to express your bladder. Are you shy? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with Sophie, I've been bringing her out to this little patch of green grass, like out front of the condo, because there's no landscaping or fencing in the backyard yet. And I've been manually expressing her bladder. I think I've shared that in one of the 2 vlogs that I've shared. So I don't even know how many vlogs there's going to be, but I think I've shared that before. But this time I'm going to just attempt talking to the camera a little bit more. It's hard to hold my tripod and carry her and like do all the things at once. I can't just with 2 arms, but I'm going to set up my camera here like on the street and run inside and grab her and then come out here and express her bladder because that's what you guys want to see, right? Okay, are we in frame? So originally when I first got here, the first few days, she was actually biting me. She was biting me so hard, she was not comfortable with having me do this, but I spread her legs so that she can squat, and then I just push on her belly. And sometimes it takes a couple tries, but eventually you find the spot and she just starts to pee. I don't have to push the whole time to like express it. It just kind of like triggers her brain into squatting to empty her bladder. So yeah. Hey, Sophie. What a good girl. Okay, so I already got Sophie and Jackie's meals prepped, but I didn't have any raw food for Fern and Ivy thawed this morning to prep for dinner. So I have to put this in a container and portion it out for them. All right, so I do Sophie first because she, oh, sorry, honey. I have to take out this bowl from this morning. Get you there, honey. And then we're gonna do Jackie last because he is very slow. So we'll do probably you. You go over here. There you go, Fernie. And then we'll do Ivy. Hey, Ive. Come here, honey bunny. Yeah. Pop you in the corner here. And then Jackie, you little weirdo. I have to get his dish from this morning too. Pop that down here. And then I'll move my tripod out of the way. And he eats there. So everyone's good. Usually, I like to put Ivy over here just for a bit of privacy. She's so anxious. And yeah. So I know this might sound a little crazy or weird, but it's 6:15 and I'm basically going to start the routine for getting ready for bed. Usually I'm in bed with everyone by 7:30, but I'll get up towards maybe like 9 o'clock or 9:30 and we'll come downstairs and go for like another quick little walk around the block and like potty break and stuff like that. And then we'll go back upstairs and go to sleep. But 7:30 is like close down the bedroom time, close down the kitchen, and then get into bed to like work a little bit more. So I basically just relocate into bed with everybody and work from bed. This has been our routine every day since I've been here. So I'm going to prep the dog's food for tomorrow morning because it just makes the morning routine a lot easier. I'm gonna do a few dishes. I'm gonna eat myself. I'm gonna heat some dinner up for myself and eat because that's important, I guess. And yeah, get Fern's fresh bedtime water. And there's a little bit of a routine that I do upstairs in the bedroom to get everything like nice and dark and cozy. So I'm just gonna eat quick and get this stuff prepped and then I'll bring you guys upstairs with me. I also just need to address this really quickly. I wish I would have addressed it earlier, but I know that this is showing up in my clips on this side of my neck. And I actually just learned how to curl my hair. It's not very curly today because I did it a couple of days ago and I've slept on it since. But I bought like a cheap hair curling wand from Amazon. And I took the time to figure out how to curl my hair and it looks really pretty when I first do it and it's nice and fresh, but I burned my neck. I can't be the first person in the world to have done that. The curling iron kit came with a heat glove, which is helpful for the hand that's wrapping the hair around the curling wand. It's very helpful so you don't burn your fingers. But it should come with like a neck scarf, I think, personally. It was like a weird position, a weird angle, and I just tilted the rod a little bit the wand a little bit too much. It's pretty bad. And it just sucks because when I pull my hair to that side, it's like pretty obvious. And I wonder if anyone has noticed and been like, what kind of friggin' leprosy is going on with Brandy?
I'm going along the golf course.
Oh, so you're really close.
Probably halfway back.
Okay.
Oh, and I had like stuff on my back.
What'd you bring on your back?
Well, just the backpack for the bananas and the turkey and the bubblies and...
You didn't get a case of bubblies, did you?
No, it's just tall cans.
Tall cans, oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna let you go and then I will send you photos or videos when I get back.
Okay.
That way you'll know that I'm back.
Oh yeah, okay, sounds good.
I love you.
I love you too, bye.
See ya.
Bye. Isn't this bedroom such a dream? It faces the sunset. The sun is still very high in the sky right now, but it sets literally right here. If I'm awake when it sets, I'll show you. But so at this time of the day, it's about 7:30. This is where the light pours in. And I am just infatuated with this room and with this window. I'll take you out here actually. There's a little deck area right off the bedroom. I think it is just the most adorable thing. I feel like I've been staying in a really nice Airbnb for the past few weeks. It's the best. I love it. So I have to bring the dogs up here and then I'll show you what I do to kind of I call it closing down the bedroom and just to make it, because it is so bright. It gets bright in the evening and your girl wants to go to bed. I'll show you what I do. And we'll get the dogs up here and we'll just spend a little bit of time in bed resting and relaxing together. Okay, so all of the dogs are here. I brought them all upstairs one by one, and it's really, really bright in here, and it's also extremely hot. It gets so warm if I have the blinds all the way open. This blind over here is only half open. It has like a sheer layer to it. And if I keep this one with that sheer layer, it keeps most of the heat out. But I just love having this window open throughout the day. But it makes it really warm. So the other thing is that this door that I just took you guys out of, there's a hotel directly across the street. And the sign for the hotel is really bright, and it blasts through this window or this door and right into my eyeballs when I'm sleeping, and I'm very sensitive to light when I'm sleeping. So I found this black duvet cover in the closet. I've just been hanging it up on the door. Like that. And then for these windows, even when I do pull the blinds down, there's still some light leakage on the bottom because the sun is setting that way and it's just so bright. So I've been rolling up towels and putting them on the window ledge to block out the light. That's the best I can do. I almost forgot to film the most important part. I just have Fern's fresh bedtime water here. I'm going to turn the light back on so that you guys can get some good Fern's fresh bedtime water action. Let's see how long she drinks for. You finished, but Jackie was in the way, so I didn't get to see your little... Oh, we're not finished. Now we're finished. You guys make people think that I don't give you fresh water throughout the day, and this is the one and only time of the day that you drink, which is not true. I think they just love the fresh ice water. And to be honest, I should fill up fresh ice water for them like once an hour. You probably want some too, hey, sweetie? All right. There you go, sweetie. Yeah? Good girl. Okay, so you're all good. I would offer Sophie some, but I'm not gonna take her out of her bed. Hey. All right. Good girl. Okay. You ready to go back up? We're gonna turn this right back off. You're so cute. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? You're adorable. I love you. She was just giving me kisses, but now she stopped. As soon as she saw my camera. Hey, you got a little weird, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Hey? Yeah, it's okay. You wanna go down? She wants to go down. Fern is my special little girl. We have a special bond. Yes, we do. It's very special. Yes, it is. Oh, little tiny nose kiss. Okay. She's outie. Oh, she's outie. We've got some Fern's fangs. Fern's fangs. Fern does your fangs. Love your fangs, honey. Yeah. These are pretty epic. Wow, Fern. Those are some fangs. I love you. I love you. Yeah. You putting your fangs away? Fangs are gone. Are you guys ready to go outside for the little pee-pee? Okay. You think so? What do you think? It doesn't look like you guys want to go pee. Do you want to go outside for a pee-pee? Do you want to go outside for a pee-pee? Come on, sweet girl. Come. Oh, no. Come on, let's go pee-pee, Ivy. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girls. Okay, Sophie tends to get a little growly when I go to pick her up. So it's going to be really hard to do it with one hand without getting bitten, but we'll try. Good girl. Okay. I know. Okay, Fern, Ivy. Ivy, you gotta drop your rope, honey. Can you drop it? Can you drop it? Good girl. Okay, ready? Pee-pee face. Come on. Good girl. Okay, there we go. It's okay, it's okay. Go pee-pee, please. I'll sit down on the sidewalk with you. It is so incredibly warm and summery outside, like that perfect temperature where you could just sit in a field and watch the stars. It's so nice. Like this is like summer. It's so nice. All right, Jackie. Come on now. I just need to close the door. Good boy. I'm just gonna walk. You can't even see because of the shadow. In my sock feet. Because why not? Good job. All right, Sophie. Don't bite me, okay?
Oh, don't bite me.
Okay, let's see if I can set up my tripod here. Hi, Sophie. Come here. Don't bite me. I'm gonna take off your diaper, okay? Okay. Are we even in frame? Barely. Okay, love. Let's go this way. There we go. Here you go, pee-pee. Spread your legs. Go pee-pee. Hi, you're okay. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I just want to try and get you to go pee-pee before bed, okay? Maybe you just don't have to go, huh? It's okay. Let's check your bum then. There's a poop in there at least. There's a poop in there at least. Let's express your bum. Good girl. There you go. Can we try peeing one more time? Can we try peeing one more time? One more time. You go pee-pee? You go pee-pee? Oh, there it is. Yay! Good girl. Okay. Yes, that's such a good girl. Okay. Is it time for the most important part? I got these little treats ready so I didn't have to try and break them up with my hands while I was filming. Yay! Treats time, treats time! Hooray! Treats time! Treats time! Oh. Oh my gosh, you missed it, Sophie. Here you go, honey. There you go. There you go. And Fern, I don't even think I've gotten you once yet. There you go, sweetheart. Okay. We're just going to give out handfuls. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good girl. Hey, Sophie. Good girl. Good girl. We'll do Ivy. Jackie. Ivy. Here you go. Good boy. All right, all right. Does anyone want any treat dust? Hey, can you get that treat dust off the floor? Okay, we gotta make our way back up to the bed again. I'm so glad she's getting a drink. I just put her down to change her little pad. Use poise pads because they're so thick and absorbent, and I just want to change her pad and get her set up with like a fresh diaper situation. And then we're all Jackie we're all crawling back into the bed. Looks pretty cozy to me. Oh my goodness. I know, sweet girl. I know. Are you ready for bed? Hey? You ready for bed? Yeah, I know. Okay. Look over here. Can you look over here? Yeah. Down here? Down over here? Okay, we gotta put you to bed, sweetheart. I know. I think that was almost a bite. Hey, you never know when you're gonna bite. Wah. We're gonna stick you right in here, my love. Right in there, okay? We are finally ready. I'm so excited. I finally made it to bed. I think it's like 10:30. I just got an email back from my Reiki teacher. I've mentioned before how I'm taking animal Reiki, and we're heading into our 6th week. I can't believe it's been 6 weeks already, but the way that it works is that Kathleen always sends back her feedback and her responses to our homework on Tuesday evening, and then our cohort or our group meets on Zoom on Wednesday mornings. So that's sort of what I've been doing for the past 6 weeks. I've been doing my readings and my homework on Sunday and Monday, and then I hear from Kathleen on Tuesday, and then I meet with everybody for an hour on Wednesday. And her email to me tonight kind of, I don't know, sent me down this rabbit hole of like just research and reading. She suggested an organization that I look into, and it just made me feel all sorts of things. And then I got a DM on Instagram from somebody who told me that they just got a cancer diagnosis for their dog today. And sometimes it's just a lot to be the person that people come to when that stuff happens. I can't really decide if I want to be that person or not. I feel like that's what almost everybody perceives me as, because I talk about it a lot, I guess. And I share my journey with Jonas and grief and whatever openly a lot. And I think people just categorize me as the person to go to when experiencing the pain or the fear of like losing their dog. And it's a lot. I feel passionate about talking about it, but I don't quite know how to handle one-on-one interactions at scale, like through Grumble Farm. And I don't ever want to come off as if I am like resentful or upset that somebody has contacted me ever. It's just a lot, and it brings me down, which is, I feel like, normal, but I don't have the skills to protect my own emotions and like protect my own energy when I'm receiving messages like that, like several of them a day. And I was just thinking about how I was in a pretty good mood today. I was talking about that earlier. And then when I got that message, something instantly switched. And I don't understand how you can't feel sad or upset or uncomfortable when somebody reaches out to you about something like that. Like, I don't understand how you can't absorb that and can't feel that and can't have it affect your energy. How are you supposed to have a good day and like a happy life and be positive and like enjoy yourself, and then you're surrounded by people who are in so much pain? Like, how are you supposed to help them without sacrificing your well-being? Psychologists and therapists have to do it. There has to be a way. I just don't have the training. Like, I don't have the training. I don't have the experience. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I want the training and experience. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. So anyway, that's where I just was mentally before turning on my camera again to like say goodnight. But tomorrow, yeah, I have my Zoom Reiki class, and I think I'm going to vlog again tomorrow. I've been trying to document this animal Reiki journey. I haven't been talking about it very much, and the things that I've been learning. I had a really moving lesson or experience this week for this week's lesson that I felt called to share about, but I was having this vlogger's block thing, and I didn't know how to work it into a video. And I'm not going to talk about it now because I've been talking so much today, but I've been learning and growing a lot through this course. It's the level 1 Let Animals Lead Animal Reiki by Kathleen Prasad. And I tried talking about it on Instagram a little bit and like didn't receive any feedback or any responses or anything like that. I think it kind of went over a lot of people's heads, which made me sad. But anyway, so tomorrow I think I'm going to be talking about that a little bit and just my experience, and maybe I'll just talk a little bit about how the class went, because I submitted some questions that were reflective of what I experienced this past week, and Kathleen's going to be answering them. So maybe I'll just talk about that a little bit. And then I kind of want to clean the house and give you guys a tour. Elena said it was okay that I could give you guys a tour of the house. Not a tour. She didn't say it was okay I could give you a tour, but she said it was okay that I filmed in here. So I'm going to give you a tour, maybe not of like some of the areas, but of the places that I've been using with the dogs. I just want to share it with you. And I also just want to like document that. Is my like boob falling out? Okay. Yeah. So that's what I might be doing tomorrow. Or I might just be too exhausted and not want to film tomorrow. I don't know. If I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't. I'm going to see you in the next vlog regardless, whatever it is. I love you guys. Good night.